everybody, and welcome back to more of the Agent series. We're in Chapter 2 now, so we just started the whole double, triple agent thing. It's really confusing, and we'll get to that, of what is actually going on here, but I need to kind of catch you up on what we're doing currently, which is, we just got a mission from this Republic guy, and he told us, in order to prove ourselves, we have to go destroy this arms factory, basically. Remember all the stuff that we've done previously, trying, like on Hutta, to get the Empire really awesome droids? Well, this is one of those things where we have to go back and destroy all that hard work we did in order to get in good with the Republic, in order to make the Republic think that we're actually working for them. But they don't want me destroying it like an Imperial agent. Like, they don't want me coming in here and leaving a mark. They don't want me getting found out. They don't want the Republic, or rather the Empire, to look back and go, oh, obviously, this agent did this. They want no witnesses, they want nothing. So I have to go in here and I have to clear pretty much everything out. And I have to do it really well. I have to do it to the point where nobody can see that it was me, because what the Republic wants to do is they want to use me to work against the Empire by working within the Empire. So it's kind of this little confusing thing. Also, we're going to do something new that we've never done before, which is kind of hear the dialogue that goes on during one of these missions, as you'll see here.
They're building kurtosis-plated droids. Lightsaber resistant. Keep looking around.
Now, the reason I decided to show you guys that dialogue is very specific, actually, because usually when you do these kind of quests, those updates are just to simply keep you interested in what's going on while you're doing the quest. So it's not just a kill quest, you've got story going on as you're doing it. The other part of it is it keeps you updated with your quest objective, with what you need to be doing as you're going along. And that's fine, and that's actually good game design. But usually it doesn't really matter. It's not important information given to you. It's just them telling you what you already know, basically. Like I said, it's to keep you engaged, it's to keep you moving along so you know what you're doing as you're going along. In this case, they decided to put a little bit of story in there, just enough to make it relevant enough to actually show you guys. So, like I said, this is the first time we've ever done this, is showing this dialogue here. But I think it's important enough to go over it, especially in cases like we're going to come up here, where not only do they give you the objective that you're supposed to be doing, but they also give you relevant information to the story. And I kind of like this a bit better, but it's hard to put into the actual game.
That's enough. Headquarters can analyze the recon data. But you have another task. I want the blueprints to those droids. Get to the main computer and hook us in. I'll have my slicer contact you.
Cypher, this is codename Chance. I've got the droid schematics. Now Hunter wants me to dig deeper, but it means triggering an alarm. Droids will be all over your location. Move them off as long as you can. I'll alert you as soon as I'm done.
Okay, so while this is all going on, I figured it would be a good time to describe what's actually going on in the story, in case that you've just missed it or it was really complicated, which it is. So the first thing is that I got a mission from the new Keeper saying that I have to go become a double agent, because we're going after a guy in the Republic, but it's hard to find him, right? And the SIS are kind of getting more leniency with what they're actually able to do. So here's the thing. We have to go become a double agent. We have to go work for the Republic while still working for the Empire. So we're still on the Empire side, but the Republic wants us to work for them while on the Empire working back for them.
If you're receiving this, I assume you're still alive. We have our intel, and the data banks have been wiped. Now I want the whole factory taken down. You're going to overload the electrical systems from the emergency panels. Sending locations now.
You see, the Republic believes that I'm a double agent, but the Empire believes I'm a double agent, but technically I'm a quadruple agent with what's actually going on.
Be careful with that thing. Survive this mission, and you might still be useful.
And also, it needs to be said that I don't really like these Republic guys. They're kind of douchey, and you'll know what I mean once we actually meet them all.
Codename Wheel speaking. At Hunter's request, I am monitoring the power buildup in the factory. You are on target for a controlled electrical storm. Proceed with caution.
Clearly, they have a robot, though, which is a pretty cool addition to any team, unless you're the ship droid, in which case it's just a pile of junk. But, I mean, if you're HK, like, come on now, like, that's awesome. So it's gonna be strange. I think you guys are really gonna like this because the whole story starts to get a little weird, but weird in a very good way.
Codename Wheel speaking. Electrical buildup has reached critical levels.
Cypher, factory doors are sealing.
Relax. There's a speeder pad close by. Move fast enough, and you might even make it.
Okay, so our objective is complete, and now we have to escape. And once we escape, they'll tell us where we have to go. So there's one more of these little dialogue things. Like I said, probably won't do it again, but
Not bad at all. I'm sending you new coordinates. Once you've landed, we'll meet you there.
You should know we were able to evacuate the area. No casualties. Perfect score.
That's good. That's what my character wanted. He didn't care either way, but he would prefer not to kill Empire soldiers. And in this case, he didn't get to kill any, which is awesome. You know, that is a good score, not having to kill any of his own guys.
Our Imperial hero with a conscience. You just destroyed your own government's billion-credit initiative. How does treason make you feel?
I'm a professional. I focus on the job, whatever side I'm working for.
Never mind him. He likes to give new agents a hard time.
Let me introduce you to your team. This is codename Saber.
4 years sniper training. We should swap stories.
Codename Chance. Who you talk to?
Slicing and mission control. Joining us was the right decision, sir.
And codename Wheel, our technology specialist.
Charmed.
You don't know how proud I am to work with you. All of you.
Feelings mutual. I can't imagine the strength it took to come over.
We could all stand to reflect on that.
Sir.
Arden Koth, head of division. See me in my office when you're done. The rest of you, finish up and get to work. There's a war going on.
And like a ghost, he passes through. Probably should do what he says.
I should probably mention that all of the agent stuff always has a twist, and just like we saw the twist at the end of Chapter 1, we're about to see another twist here, which you may not see coming.
Come in. Can we have some privacy?
Koliya, right? Let me show you around.
Do it right, maybe I'll show you something. Be careful, Agent.
4 months ago, I started getting messages from a source in the Empire. Claims to be a cipher agent. Now a factory's in ruins, and here we are. I'm starting to think you might be real.
I came a long way to find you. If the Empire knew.
They won't. We'll take care of that. I got a copy of your personnel file. Says you were traumatized when you learned Darth Jadis' dirty secret. A Dark Council member running a terrorist network. Murdering civilians. That what made you want to flip?
The Sith should represent strength. It's why they deserve to lead. But Darth Jadis embodied corruption. If a man like that can rise to the Dark Council, what does that mean?
It means strength alone doesn't make a great leader. Saber? Tell the deck another card is in play. Codename Legate.
Acknowledged. Tell him congratulations.
I'm prepping operations on the planet Terrace. Couple other places. Join up with your forces there. I'll give you your first job. You're on my team now, Legate. A double agent inside the Empire. Someone to help me win this war.
How exactly did you pick these code names?
You don't know Sentran Sabak? We should play sometime. One more thing before you go. And I'm sorry to say this. Keyword, onomatophobia. Thesh Protocol, Phase 1.
Thesh Protocol engaged. Shutting down.
Don't know if you can hear me anymore.
Mind control. Brain damage. Inevitable.
This is everything we have.
Discuss this with no one. Half an hour. Wake up.
I'm awake. Awaiting orders.
Let's walk through some exercises. Sit down. Now jump, please. Aim your rifle. Revert to Phase 0. You can talk now.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Sorry, it only kicks in if you try to disobey. There's a switch in your head. I just flipped it. You won't be able to tell anyone about us or your programming. You also won't be able to hurt members of my team. It's all a precaution, in case your real loyalty is still to the Empire.
I came here to help, but you're a sick man. And you'll pay for this.
I hope you're right. We should all be held accountable. You're still part of the team, Legate. I still need you on Terrace. We'll beat the Empire together. With the lives we've saved, maybe we'll both find redemption. Dismissed.
Programming. So it's something that most agents go through, I would say, but the thing is you got to realize they don't really ever know it. And my character now has to figure out why he was programmed, who did it, and what their intentions were for this. Like, was he going to betray them and they thought that he was?
Beginning encrypted message. This is Keeper. We have 1 minute until Republic intercept. Report, Cypher 9. Did you make contact with the SIS?
Cypher 9 to Keeper. I'm inside.
Understood. Do not break cover until you are certain of Arden Code's intentions. You're our only chance of learning his plans. Keep her out.
She doesn't know he has control. You'll never be able to tell her. Watch. Wait for your opportunity. It will come.
Also, it needs to be said, is my character going crazy? And the reason I ask that is because Watcher X is talking to me. If you remember correctly, I killed Watcher X back on Nar Shaddaa, so why is he still able to communicate with me? How is he in my head? That makes him a total creeper to begin with, but it also makes my character a little crazy. It's a bit of a mess. Maybe it's also my character's way, his subconscious mind defending his conscious one by bringing somebody who he probably thinks knows exactly what's going on, but we will find out.